Hands up, guys. Jokes apart, welcome back everyone to my YouTube channel AQUAFINS and Nature. My name is Tabriz. So we are back with a bang with the first episode of our Nano setup series, in which I'll be showing you guys how to prepare the driftwood in the right way for your planted setup. So let's begin, guys. Preparing the driftwood for your aquarium actually requires a lot of steps, guys. What actually happens is most of the hobbyists, what actually they do is they just take the driftwood, rinse it with the clean water, and they just let it soak in the aquarium itself. But I would say that is really wrong, guys. What actually happens is, say that you got the driftwood, but then although you might see the driftwood to be clean, so you just rinse it and put it in the aquarium, but there might be a lot of debris which you guys might have not noticed, and also there might be few kind of parasites in the driftwood which would not be cleaned just by rinsing it. So today's video I'll be telling you in simple steps how you can prepare the driftwood thoroughly for your planted setup. So this Nano series probably segregated into 5 or 4 episodes. You might be wondering, why am I taking up this topic first? The reason behind it is because curing the driftwood and preparing the driftwood actually takes a lot of time and a lot of patience. So I thought maybe getting into the further videos, I would let this video out first, so that we can at least let the driftwood prepare, and as actually it takes time to sink into the water. So I thought, let me do this video first and let me carry on to the other videos later. Make sure you guys don't skip even one step of the procedure. So let's get started, guys. First and the foremost step, what we guys would be doing is, the day you get your driftwood, just let it soak in a bucket of water for about 1 day. By doing this, what we will be achieving is the nasty debris that is on the driftwood will actually tend to get wet, so that the next day when we clean it, it is actually wet and it can come out easily. Once you guys have let your driftwood soak in the water for about 1 day, the second step what we guys would be doing is, we'll take a clean brush. The reason why I'm using a toothbrush is because it would be easier for me to get into the spots where a bigger brush would not be able to. Once you guys have your brush, what we'll do is we'll just take the toothbrush and start cleaning out the driftwood. Make sure you get into those small holes and the small parts of the driftwood where you find debris, so that you get out all the debris that is there on the driftwood. Once you guys are done cleaning your driftwood, we will be taking a pinch of potassium permanganate. Potassium permanganate can be found in local medical stores and even pharmacist stores. So we have to take a pinch of potassium permanganate and add it into a bucket of water. Make sure you guys stir the water very well until the potassium permanganate is dissolved into that water. Once you guys have found the potassium permanganate is totally dissolved into the water, take the driftwood and let it soak in this solution for about 12 hours. This way, what it would help us is that whatever the external parasites that are there on the driftwood will be taken care by the potassium permanganate. Okay, let's come to the fourth step. The fourth step is actually boiling your driftwood, guys. Basically, this step I have divided into 2 parts. First part is actually for the people who have patience in order to do this procedure. Second part is where people don't have the patience to do this procedure. The first part is for the people who have patience. What we would be doing is, when you guys have done your potassium permanganate procedure, what we have to do is we have to take this driftwood and let it soak into the water for about 1 week. Once you guys have done the soaking, take the driftwood and boil it out completely for about 2 to 3 hours. This way we'll get rid of all the tannins and we'll have our driftwood ready for our aquarium. The second category is for the people who don't have patience and who want to set up the aquarium right away, but I would still not recommend this. What you guys need to do is, once you have done your potassium permanganate solution procedure, you have to take the driftwood and start boiling it for about 2 to 3 hours. The boiling of the driftwood will actually depend upon the size of your driftwood and how dense the branches are for the driftwood, guys. Say example, if your driftwood is small and even if the branches are smaller, so it would not actually take more time to get rid of the tannins. If you have a bigger driftwood, it might take more time, since the driftwood is big and even the branches of the driftwood are also dense. So make sure you guys buy the right size of driftwood for your particular size of aquarium, guys, and make sure even to boil the driftwood for the size, depending upon the size of the driftwood. Say that if your driftwood is bigger, then you might need to boil the driftwood for about 3 to 4 times. So keep this in mind, guys. Once you guys are done boiling your driftwood, the fifth step, what we guys would be doing is, we will take the driftwood and let it soak into the clean water for about 6 hours. The reason why I'm telling this is, guys, because keep this in mind and please make sure you note this point. Once you're done boiling, there might be some kind of heat which is still there in the driftwood, which would later transfer into your aquarium and rise up the temperature of your tank. So please let it actually cool down into your normal water. Make sure the water is clean and just let it soak about 6 hours. After all these procedures, you guys are good to go. You can add your plants to the driftwood and you can use it in your aquarium right away. Hope you guys like the procedure, guys. This is actually my first episode of my Nano setup series. There are more videos to come, guys. So please make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and stay updated to all my videos and you don't miss out any of the episodes which are gonna come up. I just need one favor from you guys. Make sure you guys smash the like button and comment down below if you guys liked today's video and if you guys like the procedure how I showed you guys, and stay updated for my further videos and click on the notification bell icon to stay updated once I upload the video, guys. Thank you all. See you again and happy fish keeping, guys.